Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Hello everyone. Today, we're embarking on an exciting and challenging journey into the deep wilderness. Joining us is Tony, the main character of this story. Looking to escape the suffocating pressures of city life, he decided to spend 30 days alone in the wild. Let's explore how Tony confronts the harshness of nature and conquers his own limits. Are you ready to embark on an exciting and unexpected journey? Let's dive in right now. Don't take your eyes off the screen because there are so many fascinating stories waiting just ahead. This isn't just a trip, it's an opportunity to explore, experience, and feel the most extraordinary things. So, let's start this journey together. After tirelessly trekking through dense jungles, his weary legs felt the strain, yet his heart remained filled with hope. Suddenly, he stumbled upon an abandoned cave hidden amidst the untouched wilderness. In the silent, shadow-filled space, he decided to transform this place into his refuge. At first, his job seemed simple, clearing out the cave and the weeds around it to make the shelter more open and tidy. Next, he ventured deep into the dense forest, where every step demanded caution and patience. With bare hands and an unshakable determination, he searched for sturdy pieces of wood to bring back. Shouldering this heavy task alone, sweat poured down his face. With the freshly harvested logs, he meticulously got to work. The sound of the saw echoed through the air, each cut precise down to the millimeter. Each log, under his skilled hands, was transformed into perfectly uniform small planks. With his skillful hands, he carefully placed 2 long wooden planks on top of the large wooden blocks he had prepared beforehand. Every movement exuded focus and precision. Using a sturdy axe, he drilled exact holes into the planks, then secured them with finely crafted wooden pegs. Step by step, the masterpiece was gradually taking shape, as if the wood in his hands were harmonizing to create something magical. And here it is, the final step in crafting a sturdy bed. The short wooden planks, meticulously cut beforehand, are now neatly arranged onto the prepared frame. Each piece seems to blend seamlessly, coming together to form a bed that is not only durable, but also a testament to skill and dedication. With calloused hands, he carefully chopped small logs, each strike of the blade echoing through the silent forest. Gathering the pieces of wood, he skillfully built a fire, the first light to pierce through the cold, desolate night. Deep within the forest, where every drop of water is a precious source of life, he knew that drinking directly from nature was not an option. Drawing on his survival knowledge, he crafted a simple water filter using a plastic bottle, charcoal, gravel, and soil. Thanks to this ingenuity, murky water transformed into a clear and safe supply, sustaining him in the harsh wilderness. Dear friends, water may look clearer after being filtered, but don't forget that's still not enough to ensure absolute safety. To completely eliminate bacteria and protect your health. While strolling and exploring the surrounding area, he unexpectedly stumbled upon wild, juicy berries hidden amidst the untouched wilderness. Not only were they visually stunning, but they were also edible nature's gifts, sparking inspiration for a simple yet cozy dinner. So, the long day in the jungle came to an end. His only companions were the cool, refreshing spring water and the tangy sweetness of wild berries. On a bed he had crafted with his own hands from leaves and wooden branches, he lay there, listening to the whisper of the wind and the sounds of the night forest. Though his stomach growled with hunger, his eyes shone with resilience. The long day in the jungle finally came to a close. His only companions were the cool, refreshing spring water and the tangy sweetness of wild berries. On a bed he had built with his own hands using leaves and wooden branches, he lay there, listening to the whispers of the wind and the sounds of the night forest. Even though his stomach growled with hunger, his eyes gleamed with determination. And now, each rough stone is carefully placed by his hands, skillfully stacked one upon the other. He uses soil as the adhesive, step by step turning his vision into reality. Through countless hours of relentless effort, the stone wall gradually takes shape, solid and full of pride. A structure that is not just built with sweat, but also with passion, where each stone tells a story of perseverance and a desire to conquer. Watching the tiny bricks being carefully stacked one by one, his skilled hands crafted a stunning arch wall. Using just simple materials, his dedication and meticulous effort turned this project into a true work of art. What do you think about this creativity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're excited to hear from you. Each long wooden plank was carefully placed against the wall, creating a solid foundation for the house. But what stood out was how he used flexible bamboo poles, skillfully bending and securing them onto the wooden beams. This creativity resulted in a stunning bamboo roof frame. And so he began. Each rough piece of wood was carefully and precisely sawed into perfectly even sections. Every piece wasn't just part of the shelter. It represented drops of sweat, moments of focus, and meticulous craftsmanship. They were placed onto the frame with utmost care. And to protect his hard work from sudden rain showers, he carefully spread a thin layer of glossy fabric on top. That layer wasn't just a shield against the rain, but also a testament to his meticulousness and attention to detail in every step. Over the glossy layer, an even coat of clay was applied, like the final layer of armor. To transform his rooftop into a vibrant work of art, he sought out wild plants often overlooked by most and planted them right on his roof. This idea, both creative and nature-inspired, turned his house into a space that is not only beautiful, but also brimming with emotion and a deep connection to the earth and sky. And then he started renovating the front yard of the house. Each stone, with its perfectly flat surface, was carefully placed on the yard and steps, creating a sturdy, elegant, and convenient pathway. He didn't stop at planting trees. He also added various types of wild grass, covering the entire yard and even the steps. Now, that house is no longer just lifeless walls, but is seamlessly blended with nature, overflowing with vitality and tranquility. He ventured deep into the forest, carefully searching for each vine, and patiently carried them back to his shelter. But what lies ahead? Are you curious to find out what he's going to do with these vines? Don't look away from the screen, because the most surprising part is just around the corner. Stay tuned to uncover the fascinating outcome. Look at that, he skillfully uses natural vines, wrapping them tightly around small wooden rods. Each loop of the vine is evenly twisted, covering the wooden rod about 2 meters long. And then, he carefully placed them into a small hole on the roof of the house. Can you guess what he's doing? That's right, he's building a unique chimney. Crafted from sturdy jungle vines and covered with a rustic layer of clay on the outside. To turn his house into a truly special home, he came up with a simple yet meaningful idea. Small pebbles, carefully collected one by one, were not only scattered on the ground to enhance its charm, but also served as a natural, non-slip layer. He found a large, thick, and sturdy log. With determined hands, he began sawing the wood into equal parts, each sharp stroke of the saw echoing in the quiet surroundings. Then he carefully split each piece of wood in half, each strike precise and steady. These rough, rugged logs, seemingly just lifeless fragments, will be skillfully smoothed, bit by bit, becoming sleek and even. From their jagged scratches, they gradually transform into flawless surfaces, ready to embark on a new journey. With skillful hands and meticulous care, he began joining two large wooden planks together. A smaller wooden piece was placed horizontally, serving as a sturdy bridge, then carefully secured with rustic wooden pegs. Each movement, every single peg, reflected the craftsman's dedication. This process was repeated steadily, bit by bit, until the two sides of the door gradually took shape. And finally, the door was installed, securely attached to the frame of the house. With the handle carefully fitted, the door can now open and close with ease, like a gesture of welcome and protection. Now, the small but cozy shelter is complete. A tranquil space where one can find peace amidst the chaos of life. After days of building a shelter on an empty stomach, he now starts digging for earthworms to use as bait for fishing. On a peaceful morning by the riverbank, he began setting up his familiar fishing rod. Every move was meticulous, filled with patience and passion. In no time, to his surprise, fish after fish took the bait, as if nature itself was sharing in his joy. With these fresh and delicious fish, he skillfully cleans each one, meticulously attending to every detail. Then he places them into the roaring oven, where the flames dance eagerly, ready to transform the humble fish into a feast of flavors. The aroma lingered in the wild air as he gently placed the golden, perfectly cooked fish onto the small wooden table he had crafted with his own hands. This wasn't just the best meal, it marked a special, unforgettable moment in the heart of the deep forest. Each crispy bite melted in his mouth, encapsulating the pure essence of nature, sparking an indescribable sense of joy and triumph. And then he drifted into sleep, preparing for a new journey ahead. The next morning, as gentle sunlight filtered through the tree branches, he carefully picked ripe wild berries and fragrant tea blossoms. In his simple kitchen, he began cooking them. It's surprising to learn that he used bamboo charcoal, a natural ingredient that seems simple yet delivers outstanding results. He carefully ground it into a fine powder to create an exceptional material for oral hygiene. The leftover bamboo charcoal will be used by him to create colors and paint on his wall. The remaining bamboo charcoal, he will use it to create colors and paint on his wall while enjoying a cup of hot tea, reflecting on the peaceful days in the forest.
Hello everyone, the journey of exploring and testing the survival skills of our young man has come to an end today. If this video has brought you deep emotions and valuable lessons, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the exciting experiences coming up. Thank you for accompanying us, and see you in the next episodes where we'll continue to conquer new challenges.